King Lear, Act 2. Edmund told his brother Edgar to run away because someone had told the father where he was hiding, and that he would be killed. Edgar believed this and ran. He planned to hide from his father's men by pretending to be a mad, homeless person. Meanwhile, Edmund cut his arm with his sword. Then he told his father that Edgar had done this because he, Edmund, had refused to help Edgar kill the old man. Gloucester was very angry, but also very sad. He told Regan,
"Oh, mother, my old heart is cracked. It's cracked."
Regan blamed Edgar's apparent evil plan to kill his own father on the terrible influence of Lear and his knights. Lear asked King to take a letter to his daughter Regan. The letter told Regan to get ready because he was coming to stay at her house with all his knights. But Gunneral also sent a letter to Regan. She complained about their father and warned his sister that his men were nosy and expensive. The two messengers arrived at the same time, and they argued with each other. Kent hit Gunneral's messenger Oswald, and he fell to the ground. Regan and her husband, the Duke of Cornwall, ordered their men to make Kent a prisoner, even though it was extremely disrespectful to do this to the king's messenger. When the king arrived, the first thing he saw was his servant Kent as a prisoner. He couldn't believe that anyone would dare to do this to his messenger.
How strange that they should leave their home and not send back my messenger.
Good morning, my lord.
Why are you tied up? Who has dared to do this to you?
It was your son and daughter.
No.
Yes.
No, they would not.
Yes, they have.
They dare not to do it. They could not, would not do it. It's worse than a murder, to treat my messenger so badly. I can hardly speak. I feel pain round my heart. Keep down, sorrow. Where is my daughter?
With the Earl of Gloucester, sir, inside.
He demanded to see his daughter and her husband, but he was told they were too tired to see him. Then he saw that Gunneral was already there. She had come to tell her sister not to look after Lear.
"I'm glad to see your majesty."
My dear Regan, your sister has been so unkind. It's like a sword in my heart.
"Please, sir, be patient. I'm sure you are wrong about her. She will never treat you badly. You can't blame her for trying to stop the bad behavior of your men."
My curse is on her.
Regan later told the king to go home with Gunneral. She told him to send away 50 of his men and ask Gunneral to forgive him for being angry and thinking too much of himself.
"Sir, you are old and near the end of your life. You should be guided by someone who understands your condition better than you do. I ask you to return to my sister and admit you have wronged her."
Never, Regan. She sent away half my men. She was cruel and ungrateful to me. I hope heaven destroys her.
"Oh, sir, you will wish me the same when you are in a bad mood."
No, Regan, I will never curse you. You are kind-hearted, not unkind like her.
"Father, please try to behave sensibly. Return and stay with my sister for the rest of the month. Send away half your men and then come to me."
Return to her and 50 men sent away? I can say with Regan, I and my 100 knights.
"No, you can't. I'm not ready for you. If you come to me, bring only 25 men. I have no room for more."
I gave you everything. Our agreement was that I should keep 100 knights.
Why do you need 25? Or 10? Or 5?
Why do you need one?
Where's the Gloucester?
"Oh dear, it's almost night. This storm is terrible and there's no shelter for many miles around."
"Sir, he wants his own way. And if he suffers, no one is to blame but himself. Shut your doors."
The king now realized that giving away everything had been a terrible mistake. He had lost all his power, and his two older daughters felt no love or kindness for him. It was night time and a terrible storm was just beginning. Gunneral and Regan offered shelter to Lear, but not to any one of his men. So he went out in the storm, alone, except for Kent and his old foal.